welcome back Emile Sercombe.
Sorry, Emile, I need to go. I'm very, very sorry for this.
How'd you go?
It was lovely.
Tuesdays.
Okay.
Rise up, ye workers of the state, organise, educate, demonstrate. Men of England, wherefore plough the spirit of Chartism now? Come all in solidarity, in action and with unity. From the bottle of duty we must swig, and all go and support the council's benefit gig. What? Jace, we can't afford to. Anyway, they might come and fix the toilet. Trouble with the plumbing? Bastards! How long's this been going on? 3 months. Don't want to create a fuss. If you want something to happen, anger! Keep hard at them. They'll ignore you if they can. All right. Phoned emergency. We'll come soon. They didn't. Then the lift stuck. Leave it with us. We left it. Christmas, the mains froze. Then the refuse. 3 foot high it was outside when the lights failed and the ceiling gave way. But we stayed cheerful. Carried water from a standpipe up to fill the bath. True this bit. Flushed the toilet from a bucket. Propped up the ceiling with a bedstead. Bought some candles. We stayed cheerful. But when they cut the gas off, and the refuse was up above the first floor, and the windows in the back fell out, we wrote our letter, polite, we wonder if you'd mind. Got one straight back. Quit, they said, quit, and took the sink. Just as troublemaker Jason comes around again. What? One call, one letter? Now, Jace, don't get aerated. They're shitting on you, calling in the police, the press. Occupy their offices. I'll phone, he says. Not from here, you don't, mate. I go to stop him, and we start to wrestle. Comrades! Ah, ah, ah. Sisters! Ah, ah, ah. Workers! Ah, ah. Then, I've lost it. Oh, for goodness sake. There we go. Then Jason going, brothers, we must, after the wrestling, trips, goes arse over tip. We must stand, out the hole where the window was. Stand together, down 5 floors, or divided we fall. Straight into the rubbish, just as the dust cart came at last. Took him in a plastic sack. We got another place a month ago. Council, small, got a bit of trouble with the blue dust, the grease, the rain, pigeons, the fleas, hole, cable, cockroaches, leaks, racks, condensation, the fungus and the screams. Still, rise up, workers of the state, organisation and demonstrate. Jason's not around at all, so it's easier to be cheerful. Mr. Eliot, T.S. Eliot wrote, as Patrick no doubt told you quite a few times, he began Wasteland, or wrote past the wasteland, in a beach house.
No, it's
Shelter.
a shelter. It's a
Shelter.
beach shelter in Margate.
On the beach. He said there was nothing there. Février est dur, bien sûr, très dur, et oui, rien, rien. Ooh, he said. Oft when on my couch I lie, in restless or in vacant mood, no blooms dance on my inward eye, and only migrant daffodils, cut untimely from their beds and stuck in jars, oblige. Oh, perhaps he thought of Chaucer. This month from Thanet may be a comer in reverence, doubted gems of Ilka Reisen Klasse from Ramsgate and Herneby, and other hamlets in between and outer to Margate, where was penned waste landed, and lay sweet flowers in a shelter for poetry to speak. And on to dreamland go helter-skelter, bumper cars, big wheel and dipper, after grow fat on fish and chips and alco popper, dent the cars and vice the copper. Whilst the traffic comes and goes, sometimes fast, but mostly slow. And then on to Westward Cross, hard concrete place that's unforgiving, where no cattle at the end of day trush homeward o'er the lea. No jocund daffs do play, no jocund tugboat with tin trays butts up the channel past Bakewell Bay. Here's profit and loss and going to shops is all the day, whilst the traffic comes and goes, sometimes fast but mostly slow. And hands-on mobiles then to friends or lovers natter, babies, brothers, mothers, fathers, butchers, hatters, soldiers, sailors, neighbours, friends, vicars. Not from warmth or touch or smell or glance, on an island safe from feeling, even ones from France, whilst the traffic comes and goes. Doctor, doctor, what do you feel? What I do for you, my man? I don't feel. Don't fret, my man, I'm just the same, it's normal. We're the urban spaceman, buddy, there is nothing here except your mobile. Now imagine our poet just last month maybe, perhaps despite him saying there is nothing here in Margate, here's this new art down the Strand, rises from the shelter by the toilet and wanders over to the Turner. And despite its severe yet lightweight presentation, a greyish Russell and Bromley shoebox, darling, he's said to have said to Nancy Astor, enters the gallery through the opening glass, politely accepts a programme but avoids the lift. A servant vehicle, and carefully ascends the stairs, and turning takes the door that straight ahead and guided by some whim or intuition enters, where amidst some precious turners he staggers as though stabbed by the installation of the artist Tracy Emin. The bed she slept in, like a ravaged throne, tossed and twisted like some stormy sea. The coverlet puffed and rumpled, grey the sheets and stained so odorous to take your breath away, whilst around in array disorderly amongst the flotsam lay diverse scraps of coloured tat and underclothes. I could go on, but I could not. It was nothing. Was it not? I do know, as I left in haste and some distress, what I thought, this abject stuff, who let it out? Was it I that started all this mess? Just give me a hat. Well, good evening, fellow cyclists here tonight. We British have had a lean slice of the market recently, so rally boffins put their heads together and came up with this elegant machine, which has the feather lightness of the Claude Butler, the strength of the Muddy Fox. 38 gears, it's alloy everywhere. The ultimate folding bike, the ultimate folding bike. Brakes fold into the handlebars, 1/4 turn on the head bolt, they fold inwards. Internal flexing facilitates folding towards the stem, into which they lock and which slides into the chest tube. The seat, I hope you're staying with me here, the seat rolls and slides into the seat stem, which slides into the frame hip. The wheels condense in... Sorry, start again. The wheels unzip, fold into the forks, which slide 1 into the chest tube and 2 released at the ankle into the hip. The gears condense in sequence, forming one notched cog. The chain winds around the clog and everything. Now, how did it go? round and folds all into the axle box, released by this grommet. Enabling everything to be encapsulated within the axle box. So now, we have the handlebars, the front forks within the front forks and the front wheel in the chest tube. The seat, rear forks and wheel lie in the hip. The drive mechanisms lie in the axle box. All we have to do now is to telescope the frame. It is a small but untidy package until we fold it. So, and it slides inside the crank grommet we removed earlier. Which slides specially charged into my nostril. I think we have a world beater.
Great Emile Sercombe.